My name is Cooper Wage, and I'm a powerlifter. I compete as a super heavyweight in the USAPL. My fondest memory of powerlifting in the beginning, like my 4th year of powerlifting, was state, high school state. Even though I did bomb out in the deadlifts, I couldn't, for some reason, I thought it'd be a really good idea to use my PR for the year as my opener, so I couldn't pick it up, but it was pretty awesome, just the crowd there, and my huge trainer, Rick Schaff, was just like screaming at me, and he's wrapping my knees super tight, and there's a huge crowd out in front of us. I think it was in Milwaukee, so there's like, they had awesome bleachers there, so just a ton of people. That's really what I like about powerlifting the most, is everybody cheers for everyone, and kind of seemed like the whole gym just stopped and was just staring at me because I was doing 700 pounds. And so that was just, I mean, just the adrenaline rush, I think, was what hooked me. When I was in high school, my first 2 years, I trained at our high school in Holman. But then one of the assistant coaches there had a husband, Rick Schaff, he was actually doing bodybuilding shows at the time, so he just towered over everyone, and I was just like, oh my god, who is this guy? And our coach, he could see that I was getting, fatigued and sick of training at the high school, because everybody comes up to the bar like, hey, you put my warm-up weight on, and just stuff like that, and just didn't have any motivation to lift at the high school anymore. So they took me to the gym, it's called, in La Crosse, where they all train. It's now Iron Physique Gym. But they were all doing crazy weights, and I was like kind of close to them, sort of, but like it really pushed me to the next level, I think, and I was 16 at the time. So that really motivated me, and I think got me to the next level. And then I got to compete at Worlds my senior year when I was 17. And broke 2 world records actually in the squat and the bench. My squat was 750, and my bench was 487 at the time. So after high school, I was recruited by UW La Crosse to play football. So I stopped powerlifting altogether and just started training for football. They had a pretty good strength program, I think. It obviously turned out pretty good. So, but training there was good, but it wasn't. I didn't really have the specificity that I have now. So, but it helped me grow most of my muscle groups overall, I think. But yeah, so I played football for 4 years then after that, and then after I graduated from college, I moved down to Milwaukee, and I played rugby for 2 years, and then I kind of just took a break and actually got injured, and then I went back into powerlifting, but I was like 260 pounds at that time, because I dropped a lot of weight. So I was fairly weak, I feel like, but I could still squat around 750 pounds. But then you kind of like, when you get to that number, and you did it in high school when you're 17, you're just like, wow. I moved back to La Crosse, and just started powerlifting again, started doing a ton of volume and just killing myself in the gym, and met Andy Asco, and he decided to give me all of his gear, which was really awesome. And then I just started powerlifting from there. I am currently 6 weeks out from the 2016 National Championships. Last year I squatted 903 and benched and deadlifted 706. This year I'm trying to keep my numbers a little secretive, but I will say that I'm trying to break 1,000 pounds in the squat. If you like my video and want to see more, you can find me on Instagram at WagePL or search for me on YouTube, Cooper Wage. I'd also like to thank Kevin Knippel, Rick Schaff, Tim McFarland, Iron Physique Gym for providing an awesome place to lift, Andy Asco for giving me all his gear and helping me out with training, also my parents, and Blaine Sumner for providing motivation for me every day. Thanks.